Welcome to Lilith in Scorpio. Lilith will be in Scorpio from March, baby. Lilith, let me tell you. So, Lilith, I call her the bitch that digs because she digs up everything that we have suppressed. With Lilith in Scorpio, it's marriage and divorce. Lilith is going to dig up those relationships. Scorpio is all about your exchanges and your marriages. If you're exchanging too much, if you're really codependent, if there are some secrets in that relationship, if you need a divorce, you're going to have one. But marriages and unions will be abundant too. I see a theme of Scorpios finding love right now. And I think that has to do with Pluto and Aquarius, pop-up love, and Lilith and Scorpio. I think it could be good for people too. It's going to dig up your need for love, your need for marriage, your need to exchange. It's going to dig up your toxic independence in case you need to exchange too. Now, Beyonce is a Lilith and Scorpio. She's having a Lilith and Scorpio return. She's having a Lilith return, excuse me. During her last Lilith return, she released Lemonade, an entire revenge album. Her entire Lemonade era was her Lilith return. Suppressions of power. If we suppress our power, if we're being financially abused, if we don't know how to speak up for ourselves, Lilith is going to dig that up. And I'm talking to Scorpio placements of, if you got a Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Mars, and you're doing any of that, if you're overpowered or you're underpowered, Lilith is going to expose all the debt and other people's money. If you're in a lot of debt, if you haven't really been dealing with your debt, Lilith is going to expose your debt. Scorpio rules debt and other people's money. Oh, getting extorted. Scorpio Mars at 8 degrees. And tell me if I'm lying. Mars at 8 degrees. Mars at 20 degrees. Pluto in the first house. Mars in the eighth house. An eighth house that starts at 1 degree, 13 degrees, or 25 degrees. A Scorpio placement or a Pluto at 1 degree. A Pluto placement or a Scorpio placement at 13 degrees or 25 degrees. People try to extort you. Yeah, I know a Scorpio Mars, Scorpio Lilith friend of mine who he got into some type of car accident and he was trying to pay the people off, okay? Because it was a love situation, a car accident in a love situation. I'm an Aquarius, 8th house. The 8th house, love, shocking car incidents goes together in my world. But they were trying to take him for all he was worth. I have a Scorpio Mars friend in Australia. Conflict with money and other people's money. Her own son.